Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome.
This is Jeopardy! This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You all look eager to get underway, so let's get right into it. And we start the Jeopardy round categories with this one. When did it happen? In the bookstore. Ain't we got pun? Countries by newspaper. Sports zone. And math. All right, let's get back into this. Player 1 has control of the board. Here's Kelly to start us off.
JFK won the presidential nomination at the Democratic National Convention in this year.
It's Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus. That is correct. Player 1. The U.S. declared war against Spain on April 25th of this year. Yes, Player 1. Correct. Player 1. Pick a Bastille Day in France commemorates an event on this date in 1789. Player 1. That is correct. Choose again, Player 1. The Sons of Liberty threw one heck of a tea party in Boston on December 16th of this year. Let's hear it, Player 1. That's it. We return to you. King John affixed his seal to the Magna Carta at Runnymede in June of this year. Player 1. Yeah, good. Select again. The Teammates by David Halberstam chronicles the friendships of Ted Williams and others on this team. Okay, Player 2. Yes. You again, Player 2. John Grisham switched gears with Skipping This Holiday, about a couple who want to skip the consumerism. It's Player 2. You got it. Please pick again. The Devil in the White City examines murder, magic, and madness at the 1893 World's Fair in this U.S. city. Yes, Player 2. Yes. Player 2. In a Stephen King book, writer Paul Sheldon is weary of this title heroine he created. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yeah. Right. Player 2. Appropriately, Part 3 of this 1953 novel is Burning Bright. Okay, Player 1. You are correct. Select again. A scholarly paper on punning restaurant names was titled Do Drop In and This Vegetable Entertain You. Yes, Player 1. Yes. Player 1, you pick. A presidential exhibit at the National Postal Museum was called This to the Chief. It's Player 3. That's correct. We return to you, Player 3. About comparing a pair of Beatles, a punchline in Master and Commander is, choose the lesser of two these. Let's hear it, player 3. Hey, you're right. Choose again, player 3. Answer, the Daily Double. Player 3, you're in last place, but here's an opportunity to catch up. So, what's your answer? 8 months pregnant, Jolie Fisher did a cabaret act entitled From Here to This. Right you are. Player 3, back to you. Punning on Glenn Miller, a 1985 film with Gina Davis as a vampire was called This 65000. Player 1? Good. Please pick again, player 1. The Sydney Morning Herald, the Queensland Independent. Yes, player 3. Good. Player 3, pick again. The Shizuoka Shimbun, the Nikan Ubejiho. It's player 1. Right. You again, player 1. Avanti, Il Messaggero. Let's hear it, player 1. Good for you. Player 1, back to you. Haaretz, Ma'ariv. Okay, player 1. That's correct. You get to pick again. Jyllands Posten, Politiken. Player 2. Yep. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. When a basketball player goes walking with the ball too long without dribbling, it's called this. Are we there yet? It's player 2. Right. Choose again, player 2. Here's Kelly from our Clue Crew with the clue.
Sluggers try to get backspin on the ball because it makes air move faster over the upper surface, providing this elevating force on the underside.
Let's hear it, player 3. That's right, way to go. We return to you, player 3. Every spring, the Augusta National Golf Course hosts this famous tournament. Yes, player 3. Yes. Please pick again, player 3. Tony Stewart lives life in the fast lane as one of the big names in this type of auto racing. Okay, player 2. That's correct. Player 2, pick again. In 2004, she became the first soccer player to carry the U.S. flag for the Olympic closing ceremonies. Player 1? That's right, way to go. Player 1, you pick again, please. 66 plus 32. Let's hear it, player 2. Right you are. You get to pick again, player 2. 73 minus 14. Yes, player 3. Yeah, good. Select again. 148 divided by 4. Okay, player 3. Good. Player 3, back to you. 17 times 6. Player 2. That is correct. Here's the $1,000 clue for you. 23 plus 8 minus 16. It's player 2. Good for you. Player 3 is in third place, which means, of course, player 3 will select first in Double Jeopardy. Player 3, you are currently in last place. We start the Double Jeopardy categories with this one. October 1st. Conjunction Junction, India. Not nominated for Best Picture, Science. And Books of the Month. Player 3, you're in last place. Let's see if you can close that gap. 1971. This complex opens near Orlando, Florida. Player 1? Correct. You again, player 1. 1800. Spain cedes this large territory to France. Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. Player 2, you pick again. 1961. This man hits his 61st homer of the season. Okay, player 2. Yeah, right. Player 2, pick again. 1880. John Philip Sousa becomes the leader of this military branch's band. Yes, player 1. That's it. You get to pick again, player 1. 1970. 5 million people turn out in Cairo for his funeral. It's player 1. You got it. Please pick again, player 1. This two-letter word is also a Pacific Northwest state's postal abbreviation. Player 3? Yeah! That is correct. We return to you, player 3. This conjunction comes before rain, heat, and gloom of night in the United States Postal Service credo. Yes, player 1. Correct. Player 1, back to you. Take away an eye from the end of a fabled Himalayan creature, and you get this conjunction. It's player 1. You are correct. Player 1, back to you. Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You are in first place. What are you going to wager? Here is your clue. This three-letter conjunction is commonly replaced by a symbol in Jeopardy clues. Congratulations, you're still in first, player 1. You again, player 1. This conjunction is also the symbol for a poisonous element. Okay, player 2. Good. Select again. The international airport in New Delhi bears her name. Let's hear it, player 1. That's correct. Choose again, player 1. Jamshedji Natta, an important businessman of this movie capital, used his wealth to enrich it. Player 3. Right. Select again. As the new leader of India, Lal Bahadur Shastri led it into a war with this neighbor in 1965. Okay, player 3. Right. Player 3, back to you. The winner of the 1913 Nobel Prize for Literature, Rabindranath Tagore, was born in this former capital in 1861. Yes, Player 3. Yep. Player 3, back to you. Let's go to the Clue Crew for this next clue.
The gesture here typically accompanies this common Indian greeting, from Sanskrit for to bow.
It's Player 1. Yes. Player 1, pick again. Bogey and Hepburn floated across the screen in this 1951 film that pleased audiences and critics, but not the Academy. Let's hear it, Player 3. Hey, you're right. Please pick again, Player 3. You couldn't drag a Best Picture nomination out of the Academy for this 1959 Billy Wilder film. Well, nobody's perfect. Okay, Player 2. Yes. Player 2. The Academy must have been out to lunch not nominating this 1961 Audrey Hepburn-George Peppard film. It's Player 2. Good. Choose again, Player 2. In 1954, this Jimmy Stewart and Grace Kelly starer from Alfred Hitchcock didn't get a second glance. Player 3. That's right, way to go. You again, Player 3. Driving Miss Daisy won for 1989, the year this Spike Lee film about urban racism was passed over. Let's hear it, Player 2. That's correct. We return to you, Player 2. It's the weakest of the four basic forces, but it's strong enough to keep the moon orbiting the Earth. Yes, Player 1. Hey, you're right. You get to pick again, Player 1. Let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
A cubic inch of material contains 1,000,000,000,000,000,000 of these, each with protons and neutrons in its nucleus.
It's Player 2. Correct. Player 2, back to you. Changes in the tropospheric layer of this are what give us weather. Yes, Player 2. That is correct. You get to pick again, Player 2. To test deep water structures, wave tanks generate waves, wind, and this water flow, from the Latin for running. Okay, Player 1. Good for you. Player 1, you pick again. The name of this eighth element is from a Greek word meaning sharp. Let's hear it, Player 3. Yes. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. By James Patterson and Maxine Petro. Fourth of blank. Player 1. Right. Select again. By the New York Times, 4 days in blank, the original coverage of the John F. Kennedy assassination. Okay, player 2. Good. Player 2. Pick again. By Barbara Tuchman. The Guns of Blank. Player 2. You got it. Choose again. Player 2. From Anais Nin's Diaries. Henry and Blank. Yes, player 1.
Yeah!
Yep. Here's the $2,000 clue. Answer? The second daily double. You are in the lead right now. Who will it be? All right, here's your clue. By Homer Hickam. Rocket Boys, also published as Blank Sky. That puts you even further ahead. Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return. Here comes the Final Jeopardy, players. The category is this. Broadway. What are you going to wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. This is a good category. Here's the clue for you. The original 1994 Broadway cast of this musical, based on a film, featured Alan Oppenheimer as Cecil B. DeMille. What did you say? With that correct response, you will gain and your response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? Let's see your response. And that correct response will add
Yeah!
This makes you our new champion, player 1. So congratulations. Good game. Thank you so much for playing.